What it do, homies? We're back with some more Brazilian nerdcore. This time we are checking out Predador by AniRap, a Barou. Now, I am somewhat caught up on the anime version of Blue Lock. I have not watched the, I not read the manga. Also, I am aware, that there is a channel that nerdcore, or the Brazilian stuff with nerdcore, English language. Wow, I can't even speak today. The Brazilian nerdcore song with English language. But I don't think I had an issue, right, with AniRap. What it do, homies? We out here with some AniRap. This time we are checking out his Barou Shoei Blue Lock song, Predator. Crazy name, but I understand. I've seen the anime. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. This is fresh. Hey. The way you open this up is perfect given the character we're talking about, right? We're talking pure aggression, obviously doesn't play well with others. Get out of my way, right? I'm gonna show you some ego, right? Basically pretty much a semi truck that's just rolling through the field. Somebody told me, who are these characters based off of, right? Because they are based off real players, and I do not watch soccer. You know what I mean? I don't watch it at all, not even the slightest. This anime is very interesting to watch and everything, but I don't watch it at all. So there's probably actual players who are very, very aggressive, like Barou is, but opening it up with that much aggression, right? The actual yelling and everything makes sense, right? You can't do a Barou song without adding that type of aggression. And his beat, the way that opened was crazy. And again, there goes that Portuguese flair right there. Because there's so many syllables, because there's so many things that y'all could just play around with that melodic. I'm telling you, I could be wrong, but I think there are some Brazilian songs that might sound better if you don't know the language. Does that kind of make sense? You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to talk to somebody who naturally speaks Portuguese, right? To explain that to them. But I think there are some songs, and I think the reason why is because we're forced to focus on the musicality of it as opposed to what you're actually saying. We hear it differently. I don't know. Maybe I could be tripping, because how to hook this fire already, huh? See, when I hear that ooh, 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 I hear more onomatopoeias, but he might actually be saying a word, but I can't understand what that says. So that's what I mean about the musicality of it. Ooh, but ooh, but ooh, but, and I go hard.
O futebol pra mim não passa de uma ferramenta. Pra tá no topo tem quem fala, mas fala e sustenta. Vindo amistoso contra a seleção então, buscando nova manada pra caçar com esse leão. Escolhi esse time achando que seria a melhor aposta, mas essa filosofia de jogo é monte de bosta. Tô fora e quero o time então, se adapte a mim. Jogar em cooperação é o mesmo que o fim. Eu não sou igual seu amigo, ele falhou e se aposentou. Não parou meu melhor amigo, falhou e depois se matou. Ele era igual a você.
Yeah, see, you farther than me, right? I'm assuming that this is spoilers. I don't really care, right? I told you guys I'm not far. I'm in this for the music. So if there's spoilers, there's spoilers. That I don't really care about. But I think you're talking about something else different right here. I don't remember this. And again, I'm only watching anime, right? And it looks like y'all pull from the manga as well. That's another difference that I've seen, I think, when it comes to so if we're talking Brazilian, right? Do y'all pull from all the sources? Because the number one thing that I see on the English side of nerdcore is that they stay anime only for the most part. We have our outliers of the people who do manga stuff, like Peso Pete, right? He's another fantastic rapper in the nerdcore scene. He does a lot of manga stuff, but I wonder what the majority of it is in here, right? Because I see you guys pulling, the editors pulling from the manga panels and not necessarily from the anime. So what am I to assume? That's interesting, right? Is that an agreed upon collectiveness? Do some of you guys go into these songs knowing that you're going to be spoiled because you want some good music, right? Because if they pull from the manga, you're almost kind of forced to be caught up, right? So interesting. And these all do a lot of views, right? Like this came out, what, a day ago, right? So 220 in one day is fantastic. You know what I mean? So I guess that's the consensus that most of or Portuguese or Brazilian, when it comes to like reading reading manga, that most of y'all stay caught up on the manga side. Otherwise, because if that's not true, then y'all are just willingly getting spoiled, or you're forced to stay caught up with the manga, and that could be exhausting. All right.
É o mesmo que eu fiz. Eu não sou igual seu amigo. Ele falhou e se aposentou. Não parou, meu melhor amigo. Falhou e depois se matou. Ele era igual a você e recusou toda forma de suporte. Não aceitava viver em um mundo onde não seria o rei desses esportes. Você pode ir embora, mas antes responda-se um dia todo seu talento acabar. Você ainda ser forte o bastante para conseguir se amar. Tudo bem, vou ver você, mas não almejo te suceder. Temos um acordo, então snooze. Atenção número 1. Dentro de campo só existe o rei. Os impérios eu já destronei. Eu falo muito e jogo dobro, eu sei. Deixei claro pra o mundo todo, ok. Quem para o rei? Tudo. O maior atacante do mundo.
This is crazy. I'll sing on the man. Hold on, Eddie. Rap. Hold on. What was this? You doubted? Like he done colored his. Wait. Colored his hair. Okay, let's go back.
Um time que age igual que começa, mas é caçada do céu. Não vem com Uber, que vai ser sacrifício. Uber, tem louco, eu tô faminto. Uber, eu junto contigo. Uber, no início é vindo. Visão de predador, espero o nome do benfeitor. Apenas elas com calma, você nem consegue saber quem foi que te atacou. Pararam um ataque uma vez, segunda vez é deprimente. Na terceira vez eu cansei. Acho que já é o suficiente. Essa é a terceira vez que o Isaac me parou. Você prometeu pro rei que me leva pro topo. Cada jogador no campo ficou em choque e eu repito. Vai pro inferno, treinador, porque eu me demito. Atenção, Uber, vocês estão me ouvindo?
See, you wanna know something? I said something in my previous like animation is that I'm kind of 50-50 when it comes to plot. What somebody in the comments called it plot singing or like plot rapping, right? Where you're basically just kind of rapping the plot of it instead of it being more inspired by. And I was telling you guys that I think I enjoy more on the Brazilian side, you know, of nerdcore, because I can't understand what you're saying. And again, it all boils down to just enjoying the musicality of it. You know what I mean? But from this type of standpoint, right, where I don't have any previous knowledge, this could be very helpful, right? Because it kind of adds to the storytelling. But I feel like it only works if you don't know the source material, because now you're kind of getting attacked on all kinds of different levels, right? Don't know the language. So that's piqued my interest. The beat is crazy. What's going on here, right? The vocal performance, and then your storytelling. And I don't know what's going on because I don't have any context, right? So if you get hit with all at once, that makes for a very interesting listening experience. And that's what I'm going through right now.
Essa é a terceira vez que o Isaac me parou. Você prometeu pro rei que me leva pro topo. Cada jogador no campo ficou em choque e eu repito. Vai pro inferno, treinador, porque eu me demito. Atenção, Uber, vocês estão me ouvindo? Esqueça os dúvidas, faça o que eu digo. Só pode ser brincadeira. Barou fez o impossível. Esse maluco roubou o time do seu próprio treinador. Vem com o rei, esse time sempre foi puro. Tava faltando esse caos. O treinador observe. Do animal, junto na sua direção. Você até pode pedir, mas eu sei que você não vai. Você toca quem manda aqui. Pareço seu amigo, mas não sou assim. Não, Eu não vou deixar você se aposentar aqui. Não, perder também faz parte. Se isso é só o começo. Se prepare pra vir na Kombi. Mostra que eu ganho. Esse é Shoei. Esse é Shoei. Eu tô sem pariu, eu já destronei.
Or you gonna mess around, make me learn some Portuguese, man, because I gotta be saying this with you.
Destronei. Eu falo muito e jogo dobro, eu sei. Eu dobro, eu sei. Deixa claro pra o mundo todo, ok. Que Barou, ei. Que Barou, ei. O maior atacante do mundo.
That's hard. That's hard.
Eu não dou pra ser o Marco. Time não segue o treinador. Ele segue o que eu falo. Segue o que eu falo.
Hard. That's, yeah. See, honestly, guys, I think the only time I'm going to run into subtitle issues, right? Because I feel like, so AniRap, here, subscribe. I don't know, I'm not subscribed yet. AniRap, right? Doesn't look like I'm going to have any type of issues with CT on that one. I think it's more kind of like the earlier songs, you know what I mean? Because now in the scene, it looks like it's, that they are aware that they have an English, fan base. Like, obviously they're aware, so they include that. Like, those are stylized subtitles, right? Those aren't auto-generated. I don't think so. Yeah, they uploaded that. The colors and everything. Yeah, that was definitely stylized. So they're aware. So I don't think I need to go to the other channel. Only time I think I need to is if it's an older video, like way back, older video. Because I might get the same thing like I got with the Berserker song by Enigma, right? Where the subtitles kind of just cut off randomly and everything. But that was an older song, right? So moving forward, we'll probably just try to stay on the artist channel, right? To give them support and whatnot. Because I appreciate that. And I respect that. You know what I mean? That's why I always leave a link in the description so you guys can go check it out yourself if you haven't checked it out already. But anyways, let me know what you thought about this down in the comments. Dave's out.